Hey, what is going on, SMT Nation? It's your boy, the SMT. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the up-and-coming Spectrum auctions. Why? I should rephrase that. One up-and-coming Spectrum auction, one ongoing Spectrum auction. These are going to be Spectrum licenses that are going to be what I think are going to be game changers on a couple of levels. One will be available for deployment in the near future, probably by the end of this year in the CBRS Spectrum, 3.5 gigahertz. And then the other Spectrum will be available, once the bidding wraps up after December of this year, probably at the end of 2021. That being said, let me go ahead and get things started. C-band auction procedures have been established by the FCC. Spectrum Auction 107, December 8th, 2020. This is going to be an essential mid-band spectrum holdings between 3.7 and 3.9 gigahertz. It will be absolutely game-changing when it comes to 5G spectrum assets. 280 megahertz of it that will be available for bidding for use in 5G. These will be partial economic areas. Over 5,600 licenses will be auctioned. Incumbent operators of the licenses are being encouraged to accelerate the decommissioning for the recommissioning for 5G. So 10 billion reasons for them to actually accelerate the decom. Two FCC commissioners are actually not on board with this. They're not fans of what's being referred to as a quote-unquote hazy deal. Jessica Rosenworcel wanted a more transparent process along with Jeffrey Starks, claiming they weren't fans of the way that things were proceeding with the accelerated decom and being monetarily incentivized to do so. Procedures for the bidding: 2 clock phase categories of generic blocks in 46 PEAs, and early clearance of the first 100 megahertz will be available for deployment and operations December of 2021. 2 words: Verizon Wireless. I often joke that I think Verizon is going to get most, if not all, of those first 100 megahertz of spectrum. Just my thoughts. Anyways, I want to pivot over to CBRS update. Stage 3 of bidding is ongoing. Large county demands are still very high from what we understand. This is 3.5 gigahertz spectrum licenses at FCC Spectrum Auction 105. Cook County, which is Chicago, Harris County, which is Houston, and then Miami-Dade County have slowed and stabilized, even though we have now seen 32 rounds of bidding. Los Angeles, San Diego, New York are still areas that are high in demand for bids. Southern California appears to have the highest bidding, based on the first 2 weeks and the current pace. Estimates for the total revenue generated in Spectrum Auction 105 set to possibly reach $3 to $4 billion. Total licenses that are up for bidding, 22,631. The auction continues until all licenses are auctioned or all bidding ceases. Just got this information. Big shout out to Tyrone. He actually made me privy to this information. The FCC has released an additional 100 megahertz of 3.5 gigahertz licenses. The demand has clearly surpassed expectations. This should be huge, especially when it comes to Verizon. They sorely need it, and now they're getting it. Now, ongoing, we've seen Verizon already starting to deploy hardware for pushing out 3.5 gigahertz CBRS. That being said, they're going to be ready for immediate deployment. So if they are to successfully bid on, I don't know, if the plan was to originally get 40 megahertz of it per county, and this gets upped an additional 100 megahertz, I mean, who knows? Maybe they can get their hands on 80 megahertz of CBRS. Let me know what you guys think of this, actually, in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of Verizon's role in this increased amount of CBRS spectrum licenses. Let me know where you stand overall before this announcement and now with this change and modification. And let me know where you think all of the different carriers stack up in both C-band and CBRS. But what's nice, regardless of the carrier, now we know that there's going to be a slew of spectrum licenses available for deploying 5G. And we're very, very happy to see this. This will help all customers. We're not expecting T-Mobile to play a big part in either of these auctions because they obviously just purchased the carrier and it was all about the spectrum assets. So really, this is all about AT&T and Verizon when it comes to national providers. But where does Dish come in here? Go ahead and comment down below if you want to give me your thoughts and opinions there. But with these two spectrum auctions, T-Mobile's window is definitely shrinking. Their advanced position in spectrum holdings that window could be shrinking very, very soon. So let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard. Thank you all for taking this opportunity to watch my video. If you could do me a solid, please do like this video, share it to all of your favorite socials. If you are new to the channel and you want to become a part of the SMT Nation, hit that subscribe button and activate the bell notification icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. And here are some other links in the description box for all the things happening with the SMT community. We've got the SMT Patreon page link. We have the @sneedtech Twitter handle where we also do Periscope lives. And then here are some other videos for you to check out if you want to see some other items from the SMT YouTube channel and you're just not ready to leave just yet. Thank you in advance for doing so. I hope you have a great rest of the day. I'm the SMT, and we will catch you all on the next video. Peace.